I think the opportunities for Skype are at an early stage at the moment. The connected TV market is very much emerging, but we already have tens of millions of TVs with Skype enabled on them, and users are beginning to really start making use of and enjoying the Skype video calling experience on the big screen. We're learning a lot throughout that process about what makes TV different as a video calling experience to other devices like laptops and smartphones. And it really falls into three main categories. The first is that the actual experience of having that call on the TV is very different to the experience that you will find anywhere else. It's a very much more intimate experience. You see the person you're calling with on a big screen, almost life-size, with HD video and fantastic audio quality. And that really does give you a sense that you're with that person, far more than that sense that you get on any other device. I think the second point is around the simplicity of the experience. And that's really critical because TVs are so ubiquitous that a Skype experience on them allows us to get into homes that we just couldn't reach on any other device. Not every home has a PC, not every home has a smartphone or a tablet. And the TV is an ideal device on which to deliver that product. But what's critical about it is it has to be a really clean, a really approachable, user-friendly experience. There's still a lot we have to do there, but we think we've made some pretty good progress so far. And then I think the third point is that users love the immediacy of television. Typically laptops and PCs sit in another room and it takes time for them to boot up and the experience isn't an immediate one. And what users tell us from the TV experience is they love that they can just, with a few clicks of the remote control, be immediately on a call. And that makes a huge difference, and the fact that there's no setup I think helps as well. So those three features together I think really give us the opportunity for growing the TV category in the future. The partnerships that we have with the TV manufacturers started 2 years ago, back in 2010, when we launched Skype-ready TVs with Panasonic and Samsung. Back then, internet connectivity was really confined to the higher models within the range, and last year we saw it coming down to more of the mainstream models, and we launched services with Sony in addition, with LG, with Toshiba, with Sharp, and with Vizio. And those relationships are continuing this year, and will be in tens of millions more TVs by the end of this year. But it's not just connected TVs. We're also partnering with manufacturers who are developing standalone devices that can plug into any TV. We're calling these devices TV smart cams, and in fact one launched a couple of weeks ago, a US company called Telelabs, who have a camera which has everything you need to run the Skype experience built into the camera. You just plug it into a TV and off you go. And we think that's a really interesting category, not just for retail, but we think there's also a great potential for that for IP&TV platforms who perhaps don't have the processing power in their set-tops to run a full video experience, video calling experience, and these devices could give them an opportunity to bring a Skype calling experience to market with an external device. Really interesting to see the name change to TV Connect, which I think reflects that the industry is growing and it's much more than managed networks now. You know, you're going to take time off of work to come to an event, so you absolutely want it to be valuable. You want to do some good networking, you want to have a good debate, and you want to be able to meet with your key vendors. For me, this show does all of that.